In a peaceful village, Pig Mom lived in a cozy cottage with her 3 children, Big Sister, Middle Sister, and Little Sister, sharing many happy days. However, as time went by, Pig Mom realized her children had grown up and it was time to teach them the importance of living independently. One afternoon, Pig Mom gathered her 3 children in the garden. Pig Mom, my children, you've all grown up to be responsible, independent pigs. I'm so proud of you. I think it's time for you to each build your own home, a place that truly belongs to you. Little Sister asked anxiously, "But Mom, how do we build our own homes?" Pig Mom answered with a smile, "I will teach you the basics and skills. You can choose different materials, whether it's straw, wood, or bricks. The important thing is to build a sturdy home that can protect yourselves." Thus, the 3 little pigs started their journey to build their homes, armed with their mother's love and blessings. Big Sister chose straw, Middle Sister chose wood, and Little Sister decided to use steel-reinforced concrete for her home. Big Sister, with lightning speed, finished her straw house in just 3 days. Standing in front of her new home, she felt satisfied with her work. Big Sister, "Look, this is efficiency. In just 3 days, I have my own home. Now, I can enjoy life without worrying about anything else." After saying this, Big Sister went into her new home, prepared a simple yet delicious dinner, then lay down on her bed, feeling the comfort and security of her new abode. Soon she drifted off to sleep. Middle Sister initially planned to use mortise and tenon techniques, or nails, to meticulously construct her wooden house, ensuring each piece of wood was firmly connected. However, facing the complexity of the task, she gradually became impatient and lazy. Middle Sister, using mortise and tenon techniques or nails is really too troublesome. Why should I spend so much time and effort on these complicated things? I have a simpler method. Thus, Middle Sister changed her plan. She decided not to pursue fine craftsmanship, but instead opted for a more straightforward method, stacking wood randomly to form the basic structure of the house. This method didn't require precise skills or much time. Middle Sister, "This is so much better, not tiring at all. Look, I finished my wooden house in just a week. Now I have more time to do what I want." Middle Sister was satisfied with her achievement and began to enjoy a relaxed life. Middle Sister, "Finally done! Now I can take a good rest and enjoy the fruits of my labor." Saying this, Middle Sister decided to take a long break, starting to enjoy the comfort and ease her newly built wooden house brought her. She prepared a steaming cup of tea, sat by the window, and looked out at the scenery, quickly falling into a deep sleep. Little Sister's decision to build a house of steel-reinforced concrete was driven by her long-term consideration for her home. She wanted a place that could withstand natural disasters and remain sturdy for decades. Aware that such a construction method would require time and effort, she was ready to take on the challenge. As the project progressed, everyone was moved by Little Sister's determination and perseverance. The steel framework was precisely placed, forming the basic shape of the house. Little Sister carefully installed each steel reinforcement, finding meaning in every step of building her own home. When the formwork was set up and ready for concrete pouring, she was filled with anticipation. After the basic framework and floors of Little Sister's steel-reinforced concrete structure had solidified, her next plan was to build brick walls. She chose high-quality red bricks and cement, ready to begin this meticulous and time-consuming task. She began mixing cement to just the right consistency. Then, she took some of the cement paste with a trowel, evenly spreading it on the bottom of the red bricks before carefully placing them on the foundation, ensuring each one was perfectly level. One by one, she continued this process, each brick closely joining the previous one without any gaps. Finally, the brick walls were completed. Little sister stood in front of her soon-to-be finished home, her heart filled with satisfaction and pride. After the three sisters had finished their houses, their peaceful days were soon disrupted. One day, the big bad wolf came to the prairie, setting his sights on big sister's straw house and middle sister's wooden house. The big bad wolf first approached big sister's straw house. He took a deep breath and then blew out forcefully. The straw house immediately wobbled under the strong wind and collapsed in no time. Big sister panicked, escaping from the collapsed straw, running straight to middle sister's wooden house. The big bad wolf followed closely behind, a cunning smile on his lips. Then, the big bad wolf approached middle sister's wooden house. He took another deep breath and blew out with even more force. Although the wooden house was a bit sturdier than the straw house, it still started to creak and sway under the relentless assault of the big bad wolf, eventually collapsing with a loud crash. Big sister and middle sister hurriedly escaped to little sister's steel-reinforced concrete house, their hearts filled with panic and helplessness. The big bad wolf followed them to little sister's house, but no matter how hard he tried, he could not budge the sturdy, steel-reinforced concrete structure, let alone blow it down. As the big bad wolf found himself unable to deal with little sister's house, the three sisters gathered inside, reflecting on their recent scare while planning how to respond next. Big sister, I really didn't expect my straw house to be blown down so easily. Middle sister, my wooden house too. I thought it would be sturdier. We're really lucky to have little sister's house to rely on. Little sister, don't blame yourselves, big sister, middle sister. The most important thing is that we are all safe now. This experience has taught us that no matter what materials we choose, we need to consider their strength and security. The big bad wolf. You little pigs, don't think you can hide from me. I'll find a way in. Big sister, we need to come up with a plan in case the big bad wolf finds a way to get inside. The three sisters began discussing various strategies, from simple traps to complex mazes, determined not to let the threat of the big bad wolf compromise their safety and happiness. After a heated discussion, the three sisters decided to set a trap to fend off the big bad wolf's harassment. They planned to place a huge pot of hot water under the chimney, so if the big bad wolf attempted to enter through the chimney, he would fall into the pot. Little sister, the big bad wolf might try to come down the chimney since he's found he can't directly blow this house down. Big sister, this sounds like a good idea. Once he falls in, we'll teach him a lesson he won't forget. Middle sister, this time he'll realize he's not the only one with schemes. As night fell, the three sisters put their plan into action. They carefully filled a huge pot with boiling water. With everything ready, they anxiously awaited the big bad wolf's next move. Soon, they heard the big bad wolf on the roof, his devious laughter echoing in the air. He began trying to enter through the chimney, just as the three sisters had anticipated. The big bad wolf. You little pigs, prepare to meet me. Just as he was about to fall into the pot, the three sisters held their breath, clutching each other's hands tightly. With a loud splash, the big bad wolf fell into the hot water. He screamed in panic, quickly jumping out of the pot, his bottom bright red, and ran away with his tail between his legs, never to harass the three sisters again. From then on, the three sisters lived a happy and joyful life, never forgetting the valuable experience that brought them together to stand united against the big bad wolf.